Once upon a time, there was a husband and a wife, and they had 2 children, male and female. The wife died, and the husband got married for the second time. The new wife had a daughter, blind in one eye. The husband was a farmer, and he went to a field for work. The wife was the stepmother to these 2 children, but she didn't like them. She baked bread, and she sent them to bring it to the husband. But to make them get lost, she sent them to another field, in the opposite way. The children came to a mountain and started to call their father.
Dad! Dad!
They got lost, and so they walked casually through the countryside, and the little brother grew thirsty. They found a fountain, and he wanted to drink, but the sister asked,
Fountain, fountain, he who drinks a bowl, what will he become?
And the fountain responded,
He who drinks from me, a donkey he will be.
The brother didn't drink, and they continued to walk. They found another fountain, and the brother wanted to drink, but the sister asked,
Fountain, fountain, he who drinks a bowl, what will he become?
And the fountain said,
He who drinks from me, a beautiful wolf will be.
The brother didn't drink, and they continued to walk. They found another fountain, and the sister asked,
Fountain, fountain, he who drinks a bowl, what he will become?
And the fountain said,
He who drinks from me, a little calf will be.
The sister didn't want to let the brother drink that water, but he was very thirsty, and he said,
Between dying of thirst or becoming a calf, I prefer to become a calf.
And the sister continued the way with the brother, transformed into a calf with golden horns. So they arrived at the shore of the sea. On the beach there was a pretty house, and it was the property of the king's son. The son of the king was in the window, and saw this beautiful girl who was walking on the beach with a calf, and said,
Come to me.
I will come,
she said,
only if the calf can come with me.
What do you care so much?
asked the son of the king.
I care because I bred it with my hands and I don't want to leave him even for a minute.
The prince fell in love with this girl, and he married her, and so they lived together forever with the calf with the golden horns. Meanwhile, the father, who came back home unable to find his children, was living in great pain. One day, to distract himself from his pain, he went to get some fennel. He arrived on the beach and saw the house of the prince. In the window there was his daughter. She recognized him, but he did not.
Come over, my good man,
she said, and the father came.
Don't you recognize me?
I must say, your face isn't new to me.
I'm your daughter.
They hugged each other. She said that the brother became a calf, but she married the son of the king. The father was very proud to know that the daughter he believed was lost had a marriage so good, and that his son was alive, even if he had changed quite a lot.
Now, my father, dump this bag of fennel, which I shall fill with money.
Oh, who knows how happy your stepmother will be?
The father said,
Why don't you ask her to come stay here together with her daughter, blind in one eye?
The daughter said. The father agreed and returned home.
Who gave you this money?
Asked the wife, so surprised to see him open the bag.
My wife? I found my daughter who is married to a prince and she wants everyone to come to their house. Me, you, and your daughter, blind in one eye.
On hearing that the daughter was still alive, the woman was consumed with anger, but said,
Oh, what a great news! I can't wait to see her.
So, while the husband was out the house, the wife and the daughter, blind in one eye, arrived at the house of the prince. The prince was not there, and the stepmother, when she was alone with the stepdaughter, grabbed her and threw her out of the window, and she fell onto a crag in the middle of the sea. Then she dressed the daughter blind in one eye in the dress of the stepsister and said to her,
When the prince come back, you will cry and say, The calf with the gold horns blinded my eye.
And after saying so, she went back to her house, leaving her alone. The prince came back, and he found her lying on the floor, crying.
Why are you crying?
He asked, thinking that she was his wife.
The calf blinded one of my eyes with its horn. Ouch! Ouch!
The king immediately shouted.
Let's call the butcher and slaughter the calf.
The little calf, hearing these words and running away, looked out the window at the sea and said,
Oh sister, my sister, they have sharpened the razor, the basin is ready, for my blood already.
And from the sea a voice could be heard saying,
Your tears won't do much, 'cause I'm a shark's gut.
The butcher, hearing that, didn't have the courage to slaughter the calf and said to the prince,
My lord, come hear what the calf said.
The prince came closer and heard.
Oh sister, my sister, they have sharpened the razor, the basin is ready, for my blood already.
And from the sea that voice replies to them,
Your tears won't do much, 'cause I'm in a shark's gut.
The prince immediately called 2 sailors, and they searched the sea for the shark. They caught him, opened his mouth, and out came the prince's wife, safe and sound. The stepmother and her daughter, blind in one eye, went to jail. For the little calf, they called the fairy, who turned him into a handsome young man, because he had grown up over time.